Hey YouTube, Scotty B here, just doing a quick video out in the pole barn. In my neck of the woods it's pretty cold and we got a lot of snow. Now, there's a regular car maintenance item that I did not really think about. It's called tire pressure. My mom reminded me because she's like, hey, I was driving my car yesterday and this weird light came on. Don't remember seeing it before and it's saying something about a tire. Well, if it looks like this, that is your tpms light. Now, that system stands for Tire Pressure Monitoring System. Every car after 2008, I believe, has to have it. It's federally mandated. This system keeps track of the pressure in each one of your tires. Now, if it goes up or below 5 pounds, it will illuminate the light on the dash so you can add or remove air. In the winter and in the summer, well, typically when there's a temperature change of about 20 degrees, the pressure in your tires can change. So it's a good idea during the winter to periodically keep an eye out for that light and just to occasionally check. If you have an older car that does not have that system, it's a good idea to occasionally check, especially when the air temperature gets real low, because your pressure in your tires can drop about 10 psi. And low tire pressure, it can cause stress to the tires. And stress to the tires is not good. They can wear out prematurely. Also, it will affect your gas mileage. You'll get poor gas mileage due to your tires having inadequate tire pressure. So that was just a quick tidbit. Keep an eye out for your tpms light. Also, it's also a good idea to make sure when you park in this parking space and there's a bunch of snow over it, when you back your car out, try to back out and see if there's any weird spots. If you got an oil leak or a coolant leak you're not familiar with, you'll see it in the snow. It's also a good tip. Another thing to remember is that with your heating and HVAC system in your car, if it feels sluggish or you don't feel like you're moving a lot of air past it, your car, typically most vehicles, have what's called a cabin air filter. Now that cabin air filter is usually located behind the glove box. It's actually pretty easy to change. A lot of people kind of forget about them. They kind of confuse the air filter with the one for their engine, but you do have one for your car. So if your heater is like, man, this thing's not pushing enough air, you might want to think about your cabin air filter. Have you changed it? Even in the summer, simply if your cabin air filter has never been changed, it's probably got a lot of crud clogging it up. I mean, they look pretty gross. So I'm going to show you real quick on my mother's vehicle. She has a Kia Seltos. It's a 2020. So I'll give you guys just a quick instruction of kind of where they're at, So let me see if I can flip this around here. So here's the passenger side. Now right here is your glove box. Now when you do this, you have to open the glove box and dump it. So make sure you take everything out and just set it on the seat so you don't dump it all over the dirty floor. So what you do right here, open your glove box. Now, to get this to come down to access the cabin air filter, some of these have a little piston here, and this piston helps bring the glove box down without it slamming. See how it kind of slows it down? So to get that loose, take your thumb, give it some force and push it, pops off like so. There, now that's out of the way. See? It's loose now. So there's these little rubber bumpers in there. I don't know if you can see them. It's kind of hard to see, but you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. There's one on either side, and that's catching the inside structure of the glove box housing. You have to get your hand in here, like so, and push. So this little rubber thing will clear the housing of the glove box. So I gotta set the phone down. I'm gonna try to angle it up so you guys can see the action of the glove box coming down. Hopefully you can see it. But both hands push in, you'll feel the little bumpers, they'll come down, they'll pass and clear, and the glove box will tilt down. Now, right here, that little access panel, that's where your filter's at. You can see those two tabs? One there up top. Reach your hand in there like so, squeeze the tabs, this will pull out. Pull it out of there. There's your filter. Now, you got to pay attention to the direction of the airflow. It does matter. So just remember, look for where the airflow is. It's pointing down. Reach in, Now, I've never checked this, so, and I also don't know when this vehicle got serviced through the dealer if they even checked it. Generally, you're supposed to check these things periodically. So this one's got 30,000 miles on it because we've never replaced it. And my mom was just like, hey, can you please replace the cabin air filter for me? She's like, it's never been done. And what do we got? Ooh, yeah, there's crud. It's dirty. Now, yeah, I mean, this could reduce the efficiency of your HVAC system in your car. And, you know, they're not horribly expensive. They probably cost about as much as a, you know, regular air filter that you'd have for your engine. But since this is the air you breathe, I'm not so cool about having this nasty stuff going through and circulating through my car's HVAC system. So, yeah, that's getting replaced. So, I have a filter. Here's the new filter. Looks very similar, right? But uh-oh, there's no arrow. Up, there it is. So this was pointing down, so we got to flip this one over. And install it like so. It should fit right in there. You got to finesse it in there a little bit. Line right up and slide to the back. And then you just do everything in reverse. Put this little plastic guy in the notch. Sometimes the filter isn't 100% like the OEM one. You gotta kind of convince it. Get it in there. Push that in. Your little tabs should be down. You know, it's in the right place. Kind of check it to make sure it's tight. The glove box, you don't need to push these things in, just kind of, see these are the little bumpers I was talking about? They just will fit back in there. Kind of help it seat. There you go. See, it'll pop back in, and don't forget your little piston, so your glove box closes properly. There. Now it's all back together, and I just got to put this stuff back in the glove box. So that's all you got to do there. And that was a quick video on how to locate your cabin air filter and how to replace it. And it's pretty easy. Some cars, they're a little bit different, but most of them are in that location. If your model's different, look it up by your make and model, and you should be able to find a video or even a simple schematic to help you do it. But, you know, if you've never worked on a car before and you want to, you know, start working on it, it's simple stuff like this is where you start. You know, you got to build your skill. So this is something simple you can do yourself, save yourself a little bit of money, and, you know, get it done. So again, this is Scotty B. Thanks for watching the video. I hope it helped you. And if you like my content, please like and subscribe, and have a good day.